Many people have the habit of talking here and there throughout the day. If seen, these things have no meaning. Nor is there any substance in their words. But it becomes a habit. It has been seen many times that people keep talking for hours even on the phone. The talk of work is only for 2-4 minutes. But then the nonsense starts again. But probably many of us do not know that silly things affect our mind a lot. Many times it happens that while talking you end up saying something which was not meant to be said. This thing can also cause differences among themselves. Now the era of TV, mobile has come. We keep getting news from moment to moment. What is happening in the world is known immediately. Still, every morning the newspaper comes to our house with a bundle of things here and there. If you look at the newspaper, there are few useful things in it. All other rumors, useless things, and some wrong things are also written. For those who are very fond of talking here and there, it is the biggest means of time pass. Because first they spend whole time in reading this newspaper and then the whole day is spent in discussing it. Many people are also very fond of reading books. It's a good thing. But many people also read stories and they imbibe the character they read. Once read, this image sits in his mind for many days. Some good stories happen and some bad ones too. If it is good, then it is a very good thing. Otherwise, never let the wrong dominate you. Otherwise, many times people go into depression due to all these things. It is said that the mind is the most powerful thing in the world. If you want something with all your heart, you will definitely get it. This is what great men say. If this is true, then why don't we get what we want from our heart? Because no person would want sorrow for himself. Friends, today I am going to tell you. From that you will understand how to get any work done with your mind. How anything is achieved by the power of the mind. How the right seeds are sown in the mind. Along with this, I will also tell you how the law of attraction works. Once upon a time, there was only sorrow in the life of a man. Whatever work he used to do, he used to fail. That's why there was always trouble and tribulation in his house. If he asked someone for help, no one would help him. There was only frustration and disappointment in his hands from all sides. He used to feel all the time that the mountain of sorrows had fallen on me only. He kept thinking day and night that how would I be able to come out of this misery. He was struggling day and night with this worry. Now irritability had come in his nature. Sometimes he used to feel that I should commit suicide. But thinking about his family, he was afraid to take this step. Sitting for one day, he decided that I will live after getting rid of my sorrows. He asked his friend, what can I do to bring happiness in my life? So his friend suggested that you go to some saint. He will definitely give you such a mantra that will remove all your sorrows. After listening to the friend's words, it sat in the mind of that man that now only a saint can solve my problem. Friend's words were so true to him that now he started following Babas all the time. He spent a lot of his earnings on them. Now his trouble started increasing even more. Then he thought that like this my troubles are increasing even more. I should stop now. Then another friend told one day that you should call a good priest and perform a havan at your home by chanting mantras. With this, whatever negative energy is there in your house, it will end and happiness and peace will come. Then he thought, let's do this also and see. And he called a good priest and got a havan done with great pomp in his house. After the havan, he sent off the priest by giving a big gift. The condition of his house was slightly better till a few days after the havan. But after a few days the same old situation returned again. After that he started feeling even more sad. Now he has become very disappointed and started thinking that sorrows will never go away from my life. Then one day his friend told that there is a saint who solves all the problems and does not take any donation or money. So he thought, why not try it again this time? And he went to that saint's ashram, saw saint meditating, he sat there quietly. When saint's attention opened, he saw a helpless person sitting in front of him. Saint asked him, "Tell me, child, what is your problem?" The man started saying, "My life has been surrounded by sorrows. I am so upset that I think of committing suicide. But looking at my family, I do not get this strength. Now you tell me, what should I do? I have tried many more people but none of them helped me. Now I am ready to do whatever you say." Saint thought that he looks like a very troubled man. The saint said that mantras to remove sorrow are not found just like that, for that a lot has to be done. So he thought that this would also ask for charity and money. He said, "I am ready to give whatever you want, but your mantra should be true." On this, Saint said that money is a very small thing. I will not ask such a small thing from you. Then the saint said, "I will give you a mantra. Will you be able to fulfill that mantra?" Then again the saint said, "Now when you will go home from here, keep repeating this thing all the way, that I am happy. I am happy. But remember one thing, this mantra should not come on the tongue. It should only remain in the mind." That man said, "Such a small thing, I will do it just by playing a pinch. But what will happen to him?" Saint said, "You have obeyed many of. So try to obey even this little thing of mine." So that man thought that saint has not taken any money at all. He has just asked to do this much. I can do that much. He promised saint that he would perform the mantra and started returning to his home. But when he was returning home, saint called from behind. "Son, while chanting this mantra, you should not think of a monkey." So that man said him, "The thought of monkey never comes in my mind like this, then why would it come today? Now believe me, I will only repeat this mantra in my mind." And that man kept on repeating, "I am happy, I am happy." Suddenly the thought of monkey came in his mind and went away. He thought that till today, I never had this thought in my mind, how did today come? While thinking like this, he started thinking about the monkey. I had forgotten that saint had given him some mantra. He has to cram only that. Suddenly after some time he remembered saint's words and then he started repeating the mantra again. "I'm happy. I'm happy." He was running away while saying that. Suddenly he saw a monkey. He saw the monkey, then he got the same thought in his mind. He was trying to get the monkey out of his mind. In this turmoil he reached home and said to his wife, "Monkey, give me monkey to eat." As soon as she spoke, he felt that he had spoken wrong. And he started thinking that, the thought which never crossed his mind till today. Why is the monkey thinking so much today? He spent the whole night thinking about this. Could not sleep even for a moment. As soon as he woke up in the morning, he ran towards sand. He went and fell at saint's feet and started saying to him, "What has happened to me? Why is the same thing coming to my mind again and again for which you had forbidden me?" So saint started saying, "Child, this is an illusion. Monkeys used to come to you whenever you came to me. But you did not pay attention to them because your attention was only on your sorrows." Then saint explained to him that the things from which we want to run away sit in our mind and connects with our inner self. The thing we want to get occupies our mind in such a way that we do not see anything other than that. A man does not become happy just by saying, "I am happy. I am happy." Then the man started asking saint, "Now you tell me how this mantra will sit in our mind." Then saint said, "Child, Stop thinking about your sorrows. As long as you keep thinking about your sorrows, they will make a home in your mind. The day you stop thinking about your sorrows, they will go out of your mind. Because the things we think about the most start bearing fruits in us. Many times you must have seen that people want to leave their bad habits but are unable to leave. Because he constantly struggles with his mind to leave her. And the more he thinks, the more it grows. So stop thinking in your mind. Let the good things settle in your mind. Then see one day your mind will be filled with happiness.